Hedera is at a very critical level right now. In the long term, it's not going to matter, but I'm looking on the daily chart for Hbar. And in the short term, it does mean something because right now we're up against this, it's roughly a 0.085 level, right around here. And we've been around that level for the past about 2 or 3 days now. And if I'm on the daily, if I zoom out, you can see that this level has been respected even back in December, where price got up to that level and was rejected, finally broke through the level, stayed above it, challenged the level here, was pushed back up, fell here, was pushed back up, fell here, twice was pushed back up before breaking below, and then it's wrestled to get above it ever since. And it's just been level to level with Hbar, and Hbar has respected its levels very well, as you can see. And it's trying to figure out what are we going to do right here. Now, if I zoom out on the weekly, this is the level I'm talking about right here. You can still see even as far back as May 2022, which is where the bottom of this weekly chart right here, you see that wick coming down? Even there, it was respected even back then. There's a couple other wicks. There's a close right here on this red candle. This candle went up and wicked above it and then came back down. So this candle was closed. Pretty much this area right here, Hbar has reacted against historically, and that's kind of the reason we're setting up against it now and finding a little bit of challenge getting over it. Again, long term for Hbar, I don't think it's going to make any difference, but I think we do have to watch how price is going to react. Are we actually going to be able to break above this level and start moving higher? Or are we going to give back some of this and go back down into this area around 0.07? Well, I can't say. I can say this. I can say that long term, I think you're just fine in Hbar. I mean, you've seen the dramatic run up you've got to experience from basically October when it was around 0.05, doubled in just a matter of a few months. And so long term, you're fine. Long term, you need to be patient. Long term, in 2024, I don't see any altcoin worth its salt, which Hbar is. I don't see any altcoin worth its salt not breaking these most recent highs and continuing on higher to challenge, maybe even parabolic. It's hard to say. I don't think anyone can say, oh, Hbar is going to be 0.2 or 0.5 in 2024. We can guess, we can think, we can prognosticate, but nobody knows. But this, I think you can pretty fairly certain of that if you are in Hbar right now, you need to hold because this is a long-term play and you need to give it 12 to 18 months where I can pretty much guarantee, all but guarantee, that you're going to be much higher than you are right now around this 0.085. And I could say that about pretty much any coin that is tied to a project that is worth its weight. One thing I have noticed is just the back and forth we've been here with Hbar. I guess we've kind of been in this range for that was May of 2022. So what's that, 10, almost 9 months? Excuse me. No, that's almost a year and a half that we've been in this range. So we've definitely been in this range right here. That's what that means is that when we break, you're going to tend to break pretty strongly up. And that's encouraging because that's kind of what Vet did. And Vet is a coin that I've been watching because I am in it. And Vet kind of did the same thing. Where was its low? Exactly where it was for Hbar back in May of 2022. And it stayed in this range right here since May of 2022. And then when it finally broke, and Hbar is actually, if you look at it equivalently, Hbar is kind of at this level right here where Vet was, this blue level, kind of almost halfway up this rise right here. And then once it broke above that, it absolutely took off. Okay, let's look at the similarities. Now, does that mean that's going to happen for Hbar? I didn't think it would happen for Vet. I'm in Vet and had no idea that Vet was going to go up 40 to 50% in just a matter of a few days. But it just goes to show that the environment we are in with crypto right now, you need to be in some game. You need to be in some coin, some project, something you've researched, something you know a little bit about, or at least following people you trust. And you need to get into something because at any point, your coin can take off. At any point, money, these hundreds of millions of dollars flowing around crypto right now, it's a 2 trillion, crypto's a $2 trillion market cap now. $2 trillion. There's money flying in and out of these coins like crazy. At any point, your coin could be next to be picked up. And Vet was not a small coin. Okay, Vet was in the, I think it was around 37, 38 in the coin market cap. And now, because of the increase in price, it's number 32. Where is Hbar? I thought I saw it the other day. Yeah, Hbar is right around where Vet was, right down here around the low 30s. At any point, Hbar could be picked up and run higher because its value is going up. So there's nothing holding us up technically from Hbar except to get above this level here, and then you'll be set for a takeoff. When will that happen? We'll just have to wait and see. But the good news is if you are in Hbar, you're set, you're good. You just need to be patient. Don't get bored with it. Don't get panicky with it, and just wait. I can pretty much guarantee that 12 to 15 to 18 months from now, you're going to be very happy that you waited. Even after this run up in Vet, 40, 50% now, I still think this is a good deal for Vet. I think in 12 to 18 months, Vet is going to be multiple times higher than it is now. And Hbar seems to be a very similar coin technically as far as the range of movement it's had and its size of market cap and so forth. So you just never know. Be in the game, be patient. But Hbar is looking just fine. Need to get above this level right here, and then we'll see what's going to happen next. And as long as Bitcoin keeps moving up, boy, you're in good shape. You never know when your coin is going to be next.